Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Tina and I'm a full-time eBay seller. I sell on eBay, Poshmark, and Etsy. So this morning I was going to some yard sales. Actually, there was a townhouse community that was advertised as 98 townhouses, many participating. I went there and there were three. That was it. So it was a pretty big disappointment. I did buy a few things. I will show those later in the haul. There's not much else going on around here. I'm actually over in New Jersey. And I'm about, though, to run in and check out another new to me thrift store over here in Hunterdon County. So I'm kind of excited. Let's go in and see what they have. Since yard sales are pretty darn dead right now, can't go wrong with a little thrifting. So let's go check it out. All right, so I already picked up a few things in here. Everything is buy one, get one half off in the hard goods department. Salisbury pewter. That's interesting.
So there's a time limit, it's not an hour limit? No.
For some reason, I think my GoPro is on the wrong setting, so might have missed a little footage in the beginning here.
It's deserving, I assure you.
I have no idea, so. Okay. No. Okay. How much are the purses? I'll tell you in a minute.
It's a nice crackle glass set.
Yeah, small, medium, what are they, large or 5? 5, 4, or 3? 5, 4. Yeah, that'd be a $5 one. Yeah.
That's kind of interesting. Made in the Dominican Republic, but I can't make out the...
So what are you getting your degree in, or master's? What are you getting?
The mark, the other mark.
Holy crap, where'd you get your college degree in?
I picked up some neat things already. They're over there on that little shelf waiting for me. It's the holding area.
I was going to say, that's kind of a, you have to think. Our daughter is a social worker. Now, she's in LCSW.
Okay, yeah, she had a relationship.
Yeah, she's at the top, but she's the head. It's kind of interesting. She works very interested in the homeless. And she's in Norwalk Hospital working with the emergency room to eliminate repeat, a lot of drugs,
Oh, yes.
a lot of alcohol, and to get people on the right path. So rehab, type thing.
Yeah, in the treatment.
Yeah, she's really, she told me last night that there's a possibility she's meeting with the police chief in Norwalk, Connecticut, and she's gonna do they apparently in the mornings they have like a lineup when the officers come in or whatever, and she's speaking for 5 minutes, and they asked her to do a 4-hour training because a lot of the policemen don't know what to do with somebody that's on drugs or alcohol, and there's a way to
This is really cute, but it's
Still so subjective.
Yes, exactly. So her,
Yeah, it's hard.
Yeah, her job is gonna be to educate.
Yeah, umbrella term. Yeah, he's better than
Yeah. Oh, no. I didn't say so.
That's knowledge is power, I believe it.
Knowledge is power.
All right, so I finished up at that other church, and now there's another church. They're only open on Saturdays, so I'm gonna go check out and see what's in here. Alrighty. Actually sounds good.
They're $5 in a bag. Oh. You buy a bag of clothes, it's in there. If you buy just one shirt, I'll give you half price. I'll work with you.
Yikes. These are really cute. Look how little those are. This looks like a familiar pattern, but I can't think of it. Corel. You. These are really cute. Very tiny. Let's see what we have over here. The clothes. It's like fill a bag. That's kind of a cool jacket. Oh, no size. That's kind of cool though. I wonder if that's included in the bag. I could definitely find stuff, I'm sure, to put in a bag. It's kind of dark in here. I think this was photograph. Yes, it is. This is actually a nice one. I might actually get that. I just sold a couple serving bowls from this pattern. This is really cute. This is like crocheted and it's got bottle caps or tabs, soda tabs. That's unique. I like that. I really like that. open. We've seen that saying before, but it's always pretty funny. Pretty funny. I like these. Alrighty, headed to a yard sale. Okay. Lots of Harvard stuff I'm finding today. Nice color. Oh, yikes. That's missing a lid. Maxie, say hi to everyone on YouTube. Oh, Bernie. Bernie's making all kinds of noise. Maxie. Hey, Max. I don't let them come out on the screen and porch because they would get into all of my stuff. So I know you guys don't get to see them very often, so yeah. Maxie, Max, say hi to everyone. Say hi to everyone on YouTube. Oh, you're my sweet boy. You're my sweet boy. Yes, you are. Sometimes there's a little chipmunk that runs into that wood pile and it drives Max nuts. Right, Max? That little chipmunk? You don't like that chipmunk? He's ignoring me. Bernie. What are you doing, Bern? Okay. Say bye, Max. Say bye. Mama's got to do a haul now. All right, guys. So I am going to try to quickly show you what I bought here. All right. So at one of the houses of the 3 at the community sale, that wasn't a community sale, I picked this up. This is a Mickey and Minnie kind of like tiered wedding cake music box. They do rotate on the bass when the music's playing, and this I should be able to get $50 for, and I paid $5. So that's really nice. It looks great. I will look it over again, but I don't see any chips or cracks or anything like that. Then I went to a house that had basically all baby all baby stuff. I didn't get any footage at these houses at all, but they had all baby stuff except for one pair of rollerblades, and the man wanted 20 for them. He said his wife wore them once, and it was funny because then she actually came out and she saw me looking at them and she's like, I only wore those one time. So I ended up getting them for 15, and I will probably list them for around 45. They are the actual rollerblade brand. They're in the original box, but the box is huge, so I would probably ship them in my own box and not keep the original, because that will have to go in a super, super large box, and it would make the dimensional weight charges insane. So yeah, so that wasn't too bad. And then I went to another house, the third house. Close this back up here. The third house, I picked up a few things. I picked up this Yankee candle tea light holder. Should probably bring about 15. I paid $2 for it. It's cute. It's just a tea light holder, but it's gingerbread men. I don't think it's ever been used. I mean, if it has, there's absolutely no sign of it. But the box is open and a little bit, like the packaging is a little bit, shows wear basically, you know what I mean? And it's missing like one of the flaps and stuff. So at the same house, I picked up a stack of assorted plates, and they were $5 for the entire stack. My hair is like getting in my way. It's a mess today. I actually need to try to make an appointment on Wednesday and get something done with this mop, because it's been way too long, and I put it off and I put it off and I put it off because I absolutely hate sitting in one spot in the salon for like hours. I can't stand it, but I really need to have something done with my hair. So I think I'm just gonna do it. I think I'm gonna make an appointment for this week in between all the other craziness I have going on, and just try to do something with my hair. Okay, anyway. This is Grace porcelain. It's just like nutcrackers, toy soldiers, whatever you want to call them. These are 2 Ray Dunn melamine dancing reindeer happy holiday bowls. I don't know how her melamine stuff does. Like I said, this is just kind of an assorted lot of stuff. 2 Ray Dunn little like snack plates, appetizer plates. I'm not sure how much I'll end up listing those for. Then we have some Christmas Jubilee by Spode. These are like salad dessert plates. These will probably sell for about 20 bucks for the pair. And then these are a little dusty right now. These 2 plates, I'm not sure how this brand is pronounced. I've never seen this brand before, but I did look it up, and some of the stuff seems to do okay. I will probably list these for about $30 for the set of 2. And then the final thing I got from there was this Wingham Lane Parrot Cellar Christmas Village House. So I paid $8 for this, and I don't know, I'll have to look it up. Some of these usually sell between like 30 and 60, sometimes more depending. This one's probably in the $30 to $60 range, but I'm not quite sure what I'm going to list it for yet. So then I went to a thrift store that I've never been to before. I thought it was kind of new, but apparently it's been there for years. I don't know how I didn't know about it. But anyway, really liked it. Found some great stuff there. The downstairs was, or I don't know, it was kind of like hard goods. Part of the hard goods section was buy one, get one free. So I picked this up. This is a Waverly, what's the pattern? Blossom Hill pitcher. I've done well with Waverly pieces in the past, so we'll see how this goes. Sometimes pitchers will sit for a while. They take a little bit longer to sell. And that was $5, and then this was $6. So I essentially got the pitcher for free. This right here has a lot going for it. This I should be able to get $40 to $50 for. This is English Floral by Spode, exclusively for Williams Sonoma. So it's got like all kinds of stuff going for it. Spode and Williams Sonoma. So this was a pretty good find. This may sit for a little while. Sometimes pieces like this will, like I said, sit for a little while until the right buyer comes along. But it will sell for a decent price when it does. And I don't mind waiting a little while for that. Then I picked up, this is a Lolita. It doesn't have the box. It's 19th hole. I picked this up because I've sold this one before. Some of these I don't pick up and some of them I do. This one I've sold before and it sold fairly quickly. So that's why I got that. So it was $1, which made this free then. This is Wedgwood, Stratford-on-Avon, Holy Trinity Church, Romantic, England. So I'm not really sure what I'm gonna list this for yet, but, or this, maybe, I forget what I sold the last one for, maybe 15, I don't remember, but yeah. So then, I picked up some video games. Now I don't know a whole lot about video games, although I should, because my one daughter is like a huge gamer. I don't really pay attention to it. It's whatever she's doing with it. But I do know some things. PSP, PlayStation Portable. This was not, I feel like it wasn't as mass produced and it wasn't even as popular as like every other gaming system out there. So I think this tends to be a little more scarce, these games and everything else. And sometimes they take a little while to sell, but they do sell. I picked up a lot of them last year and I sold them all, not for crazy prices, but usually like $10, $15 a piece. So this is Tomb Raider Anniversary Edition, paid $1 for it. And PSP also, there's movies and those have sold for me as well. Then I picked up some Rock Band to give a try. These were all $1 a piece. I'll probably lot these two together. Those are for PS3. This is PS2 AC/DC, $1 for Rock Band. I think these are kind of oversaturated, but I should still make a little bit of money on it. Superbike, these were all sealed as well, same as the AC/DC. So these are all the same, all sealed. I think I should get like $10 a piece for these. And then I do want to kind of learn more about video games because I know some of them, you know, still bring a decent amount. I just have to know what I'm looking for. So I'm going to try to learn that because they're all over the place. Okay, let's see here. So then I picked this up. This Lego City. It said brand new on it, but the end was taped. So I asked the lady if I could open it up in the store to, you know, make sure it was in fact new. So it's kind of just like open box. And everything in here is new. It's all in the original baggies, sealed. I checked it out and got it for $7. Now these new sell usually for over 100. This is open box, but yet everything inside of it is sealed. So I'm thinking I should still be able to get at least like $70 for this, maybe more. I have to do a little more research, but it was definitely a good pickup for $7. Then they had a bag sale in the back for clothing. They didn't really have any good shoes there, which was kind of disappointing. Actually, these I picked up though. These were not in the bag sale. These were $1 for the two. Just kind of like some tea towels. They're not linen, but they're kind of funny. So this is Murphy's Law. It's just got all these kind of funny like sayings on it. And then this is Irish Pub Crawl. It starts out with the man just having a beer, and then at the end it's like aspirin, hair of the dog. I don't know, they were kind of funny. They do smell a little bit musty, but I will note that in the listing. I don't want to wash them myself because I don't want them to fade. I'm just going to list them as is. And yeah, and I'll just notate it in the listing. So then they had a bag sale, like I said, for the clothing. So I went through the racks. Some of it wasn't so great, but some of it was like half decent. So it was $12 for the bag. So I picked up a lot of dresses. This one needs a little cleaning. It's got a mark on it, but this is Betsy Johnson Evening. It's kind of pretty. This is Toby, which I've never heard of this brand, or I might have heard of it. That's what I feel like. I feel like in the back of my head, I feel like I've seen someone have this in their haul saying it's good, and I can't remember who, and I can't remember if it really is or not, so I do have to look it up. But this is the tag, and this is like a sweater dress, kind of like a plunge back color block sweater dress. So I figured for the bag sale price, I'll give it a shot. I picked this up. This is White House Black Market. It's a belted dress. It has the belt with it. Kind of cute. This is very pretty. This is Nikki Levis, something like that. I don't know, but it's like an evening gown, and it's gonna look really pretty on the mannequin. It's just a really nice classic kind of gown. Then I picked this up. This is Lauren Conrad in typical Lauren Conrad style. Frilly lace. Then we have Chaps. This brand usually sells pretty well for me. I picked up a couple belts. This is Calvin Klein. Just kind of, I think it's like reversible. I think you could wear it. Well, maybe not. Maybe just the brown side. And then this is Tommy Hilfiger. It's kind of like a men's belt. And then this is Liz Claiborne. It's a large, tall. So a lot of times tall sells pretty well and pretty fast. Okay, then this is Blue Water. Not really sure of this brand, never really heard of it, but bag sale prices, I threw it in the bag. And it's got a cool print. It's a men's size large. It's got this fishing print, some fish. I think that's like, what is that? A stingray? I don't know. Some fishing poles. I just thought it was kind of a cool pattern. Then we have a Banana Republic gray lace overlay tank. Kind of pretty. This is American Eagle, just like a large flowy top type thing. It was a great description, wasn't it? Okay, then I picked this up. This is Harvard. I ran into a lot of Harvard stuff yesterday, but this is the only one I picked up, and I might give this to my daughter. I think my daughter would like this. And I thought I had another piece of clothing. Maybe I didn't from there. No, I guess I didn't. Let's see here. Okay. So I think that was everything from that store. Then the final store I went to, I picked up these clear stamps just because they're dog related and I'm dog crazy. So yeah, these ended up being 50 cents because they were half off. Oh, you know what? I did forget something. From the other store. I picked this up. This is a Black & Decker handy opener, cordless can opener. I've never sold the cordless. I've sold the other under cabinet mounted. I don't know. May have picked one of those up though. You'll have to keep watching. So yeah, this right here, I think I'll probably list for around 30. This is new in the box, but it's open box. I did take it out and it's like, it's new. Okay, so now the final store, back to the final store because I did get these there. I picked this up. This was really cool. I love this. And if it was like a crossbody, I would have totally kept it for myself. I was actually looking at some of these online and the prices really vary. Some of them are handmade and some of them are actually made by a company. And those seem to sell, some of them pretty high. And I found a really cute one that I like, and I think it's like $45. So this one I do believe is handmade. But it's just with like the soda can tabs. And I just think it's so cool. It's not marked with any kind of maker's mark. Doesn't have any inside pockets, but it's got just like a pink lining. It's clean. And this was $3 it ended up being. But I just love it. I think it's so unique and cool. And then I picked up this flatware set. Ended up being $2. It's just got a nice little daisy pattern on it. Kind of cool, like mid-century. I picked this up because I sold a similar pattern before and it went pretty darn quick. So that's why I picked this up. Sometimes I'll tend to stay away from this particular style, but with the flowers, and the price, I figured why not. So they did have a bag sale, but apparently I didn't qualify for it, the items I got. And I couldn't find much as far as clothes. But I did get these Not Your Daughter's jeans. They have this cute, I don't know what's going on with my voice. I think I have some allergies. Anyway, cute little sailboats, size 0. These ended up being $2.50. She gave them to me for half off, even though I didn't qualify for the bag sale. And then I did pick this up. I could not pass this up. This ended up being $8. It's just, it almost reminds me of like Michael Jackson Thriller style, right? It's made by this brand, which I've never heard of. I do have to look it up. The size is no longer in here, but I think it's like a small or a medium. I am going to have to take measurements. It is made of a polyurethane. So it's like a faux leather, but it's just so cool. I just couldn't leave it there. I love it. So this is going to look really cool on the mannequin. So my favorite find. This bad boy. I paid $2.50 for, and I should get 90 to 100. I believe the last one sold for $99.99. This is a Black & Decker under the cabinet can opener. Not only is it under the cabinet, this is one of the hideaway ones. So it's closed and you don't see the can opener until you want to flip it open. It also has the knife sharpener, so that's an extra bonus. This is, when you find these, this is really the one you want to find. It's the EC900. So this one, I mean, I've found others, I've sold others for $50 even, you know, with like a part missing, open box. Never used, but open box. This is completely sealed. I have sold several of these throughout the years. And this is a good one. This has never been opened. It is completely sealed, new, and it was $2.50. So this was an amazing find. And these usually sell pretty darn quick. So yeah, that's a great model of that one. I actually have sold the one before with the knife sharpener, and I think I got about $85 for it, but it wasn't the hideaway kind. So yeah, I am so excited about that. I need to get that listed. But today I have other plans, so hopefully this coming week. All right, so then I ran into a yard sale on the way home. It was my final stop, and everything, I wasn't really interested in most of it, but she did have 2 Port Marion Pomona bowls. One was missing a lid. I passed on that. The pattern next to it was a different pattern, and I've tried to sell that before and I just can't give it away. So this, I'm not really sure what it's going for. She wanted 5. I did get it for 3, and I usually have pretty decent luck with this particular brand. So this is just one of like the mixing bowls or something like that. It's got a little surface wear on the inside, but for $3, I don't think it was a bad deal. So I think that is it. No, it's not. Listen, every time I say this is it, just ignore me. Just ignore me. I don't even know why I say it anymore, because then I find something else. The first thrift store I went into, I picked this up. This was $1. Guitar Hero and the microphone. Now this is for the Wii. I didn't realize it until afterwards, but it is missing the cover that goes on the back after you put the controller in. So I don't know if that's still going to sell without it, but it was $1 and it came with this microphone. The microphone, it says Guitar Hero, or no, Rock Band. It says Rock Band. But I don't know if it is for the Wii or what gaming system platform it's for, and I can't find any marks on it, so I'm going to run it by my daughter and see if she knows. I'm assuming it's going to be for the Wii since it was with this guitar, but I could be wrong. I mean, they might have just thrown it in with that, so we'll see. But for $1, why not? Give it a shot. Trying to expand a little bit into a different area. I love learning, so we'll see what happens with it. So, all right, guys, that's going to wrap up this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up. Let me know that you're still enjoying this kind of content. Comment. Let me know what you thought of the haul. Let me know how yard sales are in your part of the country, because around here in Pennsylvania / Jersey, like the East Coast, I don't know, it's pretty rough in July. So hopefully at some point in August it'll start picking back up again, and then we'll have some rummage sales towards the end, and I'm excited for that. So yeah, and also if you haven't done so already, please consider subscribing to my channel. Hit that little bell button so you get notifications every time I upload. And until next time, bye.